have the option to directly enter the workforce. Most students who have the opportunity, however, decide to go to college before finding jobs. They attend college to obtain more choices, higher salaries, and more opportunities for advancement in an increasingly competitive job market. Before attending college, students have a limited opportunity to specialize. After obtaining a specific college degree, a job applicant can be competitive for previously unavailable jobs. For instance, applicants with computer science degrees will not only be qualified for jobs at high-tech companies, they would also be well prepared for any job with computer skills as a prerequisite. With a larger range of potential jobs to choose from, degree holders are more likely to find a job that suits particular needs and interests. Additionally, employers are willing to pay a premium for highly qualified applicants. For example, many companies desire employees who are competent in more than one language and offer higher salaries to attract. Even if a job applicant without a college degree has high standardized test scores, and employers may still place a high value on an applicant similar test scores who also possess the credentials of a well-known university. Because of the extent to which a college degree is accepted by employers as proof of competence in a given field, college graduates are not only more likely to receive more job offers, they can also command higher salaries than applicants to diplomas. Finally, in addition to offering more choices and higher salaries, a college degree offers access to jobs with a clear path to work professional advancement. A BS in biology, for example, clearly allows the student to find a job in the lab after graduation, a first step on the road toward a career in scientific research. The same major could also be used to apply to a medical school and a degree as a doctor. Both of these avenues would be unavailable without taking the first step of an undergraduate degree in biology. Do you agree or disagree with the following statements? Parents are the best teachers. Use specific reasons and examples to support your answer. 2. Are parents the best teachers? Obviously, in most cases, the earliest teacher people have are their parents, and the parents are generally most concerned about the development of their children. However, it is not completely true to say that the parents are the best teachers. First of all, not all parents are good teachers. As non-individuals, some parents more or less have some bad habits. Even though parents almost instinctively devote themselves to cultivating their offspring, the outcome might turn out to be a disappointment, or children tend to unconsciously or subconsciously copy everything, including bad ones from their parents. Another deficiency of parents as teachers is the fact, like common sense of education. All too often, we observe some parents who tend to pursue their cherished but field dreams by forcing their children to develop in their prearranged direction. Ironically, when their children do not follow the instructions, the children will be regarded as disobedience or allegedly rebellious. In fact, it is parents rather than their children that virtually disobey common sense. Moreover, some parents are qualified as good teachers, but not all of them are the best ones. When children are in the preliminary school, it's not surprising that parents are capable by teaching their children almost every subject even better than professional teachers in school. But the situation will not last long. We live in the world where knowledge is accumulated exponentially and at the same time becomes more and more specialized. Therefore, to be a professional in certain field today takes much longer time and as ever been before. No parents are able to be a professional in all fields, though they might be experts in one or more fields. Wise parents often release rather than charge their children as early as possible. They are aware of the possibility outside of the family. Parents may nevertheless help their children much more than through good teachers. Most parts of the children's education are virtually beyond teachers' reach. It is parents' supplement. Psychological studies have shown us as parents' love sometimes has astonishingly magic power of their children. Albert Einstein's mother and that of Forrest are both good examples. On the other hand, parents might do their children harm more than do bad teachers as well. The nature of those children whose parents have the fault is often severely distorted. In the world, it is rather superficial to simply say that parents are the best teachers. Nowadays, food have become easier to prepare. Can this change improve the way people live? Here's specific reasons and examples to support your answer. 3. Does easier prepare food and improve the way people live? People today can prepare their meal much easier than has ever been before. To prepare a single dinner, President has not usually had to work for hours in the past. They have to buy all dirty vegetables which have to be washed, meat which have to be sliced, and so on so forth. Ancient evidence that preparation was a time-consuming task, but now things are entirely different. Supermarkets provide clean and neat vegetables and meat, some of which even have relevant ingredients and need only a few minutes to be made into delicious meals. And this change has indeed greatly improved the way people live. In that sense, food preparation is no longer a tedious task that is much easier to tolerate. Such a change has liberated many women and given them a chance to do more meaningful things. For example, a higher paid job or a more respectable one. On the other hand, raw men becoming willing to do the things they once hated so much, and in some cases, such transformation of man brought dramatic positive impact on families. Today, it is not hard to imagine a wife comes home after his hard work, and how the wife or she is to find out his husband has already prepared several of our favorite dishes. Children can more easily become independent. At least they can make themselves breakfast or dinners when parents are occasionally not present. But such a change has also unexpected consequences. Girls nowadays are becoming already more reluctant to household work and their responsibility. They quite beautiful. It was one really beautiful.
你先写的，然后我给你讲啊。小明因为长时间被父母埋在土里、蒙在鼓里，结果窒息而死。
Girls might think I can work as well, or maybe I can earn a higher salary than you do. Dear boyfriend, and you want to marry me? I can need one question first. Will you prepare me breakfast and dinner every day? And some boys, on the other hand, are becoming hesitant to get married, or simply remain solitary. Among Mediterranean regions, they do so is one thing. I can take care of myself. At least I don't really need someone to prepare me dinner. Anyone, such a change is positive and did prove the quality of people's life. At least husband, girls, boys, husbands, wives, children, and everyone else who has to pursue and not fulfill it, no matter what kind of opportunity it is. That being said, not everything that is learned is contained in books. Compare and contrast knowledge gained from experience and knowledge gained from books. In your opinion, which source is more important? Why? 4. Which is more important, more knowledge or experience? In general, knowledge came from books as a wide range, and that is from experiences. We now live a world that title file is no longer dissolved, and the printed matters are readily available. In libraries, we can learn nearly everything, only we have already acquired basic reading skills. Philosophy is literature, physics and mathematics, chemicals, biology, geography, and anthropology, and so on. Unlike the experience of the individual that is limited by the range of that individual, both seem to have almost no limitation. Sitting in the local library, we virtually can travel everywhere through interesting geographic encyclopedia, and certainly with nearly no expense at all. On the other hand, it can be argued sometimes knowledge gains from experiences and is much deeper and more comprehensive than gains from books. It is quite true that not everything is contained in books. how to deal with the personal finance, how to cope with the current social trends, even how to most effectively organize our own minds. And numerous other things can seldom be found in theory and comprehensively discussed in books. We have to gain the knowledge through our own experience. And the sad news is that even some knowledge that is contained in books usually needs further comprehension, mainly through experience. As to which source is more important, the answer is vary. Some knowledge can be acquired only through books. It is hard to imagine we can have a good understanding of history without reading books. On the other hand, some knowledge can be obtained only through experiences. When we try to learn to swim, merely at a detailed manual of swimming skills, even a boundaries field, is at most useless. We have to jump in the water and then gain a knowledge from experiences. We have to use books and experience as sources simultaneously to get what we want to know. Take learning physics, for example. Both works and experiences are equally important sources, and such examples are numerous. Therefore, I think whether one source is more important than the other depends on her circumstances. A company has announced that it wishes to build a large factory near your community. Discuss the advantages and disadvantages of this new influence on your community. Do you support or oppose the factory? Explain your position. Fine. Disadvantages of a new factory near your community. I live in a primarily agricultural community, and most of the population live hand mouth. Parents take children home from school to work in the field. If there is a flood or drought, people stop. A new factory will need record amount of salaries as well as a protection against natural disasters or sudden drop in the price of main agricultural product. See corn. Regular salaries would allow families the confidence to make investments and their futures. The locals will people select their finances accurately, bring themselves for debt. This in turn would encourage entrepreneurship and further develop local economy. People could begin to open shops, restaurants, dormitories, and entertainment facilities to serve the factory workers with their savings. Profits more enterprises want to further enrich the local community and turn out relatively poor farmland into a truly profitable development zone. Perhaps more parents could definitely send all of their children to high school and maybe even college. There will certainly be negative effects as well. If the area becomes prosperous, immigrants from poorer regions will come looking for work. Because of their relative poverty, they will work harder for less money than locals, and probably just gone. There might be more immigrants than factory jobs available, leading to what unemployment crisis, where the rising pioneer hand, the proposed factory would almost certainly have adverse on the local environment, particularly in regard to polluted water. This is perhaps the most serious concern, because without clean water, the area cannot sustain life of any kind, corn, livestock, or humans. However, because of the relatively desperate economic situation of my hometown, I believe the potential benefits of opening a new factory would outweigh the risks. If we take the proper precautions, such as imposing strict environmental standards or providing adequate social services for immigrants, the whole area stands to benefit. If you could change one about your hometown, what would you change? There isn't a specific examples to support your answer. 6. The most important thing you want to change about your hometown. I was born in a small town named Hailin, located in northeast China. The most serious problems in my hometown are the backward ideas about a woman's place in the family, school, workplace, and the society. These negative stereotypes not only women, but all societies as well. If possible, I would change the attitude of the people in my hometown so there would be women equally. Discrimination against women in my hometown begins before they're even born. Because people here believe that only a man can carry on the family line, every family wants to have at least one son. Each family only supposed to have one child because of the overpopulation problem. This means that if a family could find a fetus of female before it is born, they might abort it. Or in other cases, people will have female babies before they have a son, which only makes the population problem worse. If female babies considered as male babies, then problems probably would not exist. The threat against Euros continues when they go to school and work. The stereotype women are not as smart as men, as we should not waste time and money educating them. Families often insist of the daughters stay home and help with the housework while sending their sons to school. Girls are born appropriately smart as boys, and they equally deserve to reap the benefits of their education. Many of the world's famous scientists and leaders are women, from Marie Curie to manufacturer. We need to eliminate the stereotype that women are less intelligent than men, so that our community can benefit from the achievements women are capable of making when armed with education. In fact, women need to be respected enough to hold professional and leadership jobs in our community. This would mean that in the classified section of newspapers, there will no longer be a job for a man only. We will never know how many women could have known those better than men could have, until the parents have every baby girl decide their daughter is worth as much as their son. This is probably the most important thing that I want to change about my hometown.